Hi guys, so today we are going to ask each other some questions.
Yes.
I'm going to ask Nora questions that we found online that we think guys would like to ask women, but they're too scared.
We are going to ask each other questions that girls really want to know about guys, but they're too afraid to ask, and then the same.
Questions that guys want to ask girls, but they're too scared to ask. And just so you guys know, we got all these questions online.
Yes.
These are not ones we personally want to know.
No.
This is just what we think guys and girls would want to know based off online searches we did.
Yes.
Here we go. Question number 1.
Do guys like when girls ask them on dates?
Yeah, I don't think there's a problem in that at all.
Okay.
I think that if a girl wants to ask a guy on a date, they should totally do it. And I can't see a guy being like weirded out about that at all.
Right.
No, completely fine. Do it, girls.
Yes. Okay. Biggest pet peeve on a first date?
Biggest pet peeve? If a girl's on her phone and if she's talking about herself the whole time.
Yeah. Absolutely. Don't do that.
You know, you got to ask questions both ways.
Yes.
Make it an actual conversation and not just about yourself.
Yes.
And if she's gossiping and talking
No, that's
about
a
other
red flag.
girls and drama, it's a big red flag, and no guy's gonna want to date you after that. So
Yep. At what point is it safe to meet the parents?
I would say once it's exclusive and you're in a relationship, then it would be okay.
I agree, 100%. At what point is it safe to meet the parents?
We just answered that one.
Do guys stalk girls' social media pages?
Ooh. I'm sure there are a ton of guys that do that. I've never stalked a page.
Right.
Definitely, if you're interested. Like when I was interested in you, for example, I had been following you for a while though.
Right,
So
yeah, it's
I
a
just
little
looked at
different.
your pictures, read your captions, kind of tried to figure out who you were more
Yeah.
for that reason. But as far as like creeping, I think that depends on the guy.
Yeah, absolutely. When do you tell a girl you love her?
When you love her.
Aww.
Whenever you feel it, that's the time to say
Yes, absolutely. No holding back
Yeah.
here.
it. Yeah, exactly.
What is a guy's biggest turnoff?
Biggest turnoff. If someone you're dating, or
Yeah,
if you're already dating.
I guess before. Like,
Before?
what would be a turnoff? If you're like trying to date someone.
If biggest turnoff before you're dating.
I mean, I guess you could give an example of both. Which one's easier to answer?
The one that's easier to answer is if you're already dating,
Okay,
for sure.
go for it.
If you're already dating someone that, if they start lying to you, or you just can't trust them, then it's pretty much over. There's, you know, if there's no trust,
Then there's
it's
nothing.
over.
Yeah.
And if you don't feel like you have a teammate, someone that is going to be there for you, no matter how tough it gets, you know, you got to be able to know the person you're with is there with you.
All in.
Yes.
What do you notice about a girl first?
I mean, if you have never talked to them, the first thing you're going to notice is how beautiful she is. Just because that's the first thing. I feel like
Yes.
either way, you're going to
No matter what, that's what attracts you to someone at first.
yeah,
Like,
because you don't know their personality.
yeah,
So
unless you're talking through like social media, well,
Yes.
I mean, or like some kind of app, like dating
Yeah.
app or something. I don't know.
yeah, so I would say physical appearance, just because that's the first thing that you are able to notice.
Right.
But as far as once you get into talking and stuff, personality, like humor, for me, like your humor was like, love that. Because you're freaking hilarious.
I'm hilarious.
And how good at conversation you are. Like you asked me questions and you were interested in my life and stuff.
Yes.
And I love that.
Of course, man. What's a deal breaker when talking to a girl you're interested in?
If she starts lying to you.
Yes.
Pretty much the same stuff that would be a
Like a
deal
turn
breaker if you're in a relationship. lying, drama.
Yeah.
She's all about herself. Stuff like that.
What's the worst thing a girl can do on a first date?
Be on her phone the whole time. Fart. If she farts at the table, it's over. Done. I'm kidding. I would say if she's on her phone all the time, the whole time, or talking about herself, the same stuff. Yeah.
How do you show a girl that you're into her? So like, what can girls take from, like, if they're around a guy, like, oh, I think he might be into me. So what can make her figure that out easier?
Is this like if they've talked before, or just like they're in a room together?
Yeah, like in a room together.
I mean, if he's like looking at you, not in a creepy way, but just like you notice each other and you like hold eye contact, and you know, and he like smiles at you or something, and he's like looking into your eyes and stuff, and he's not just like checking out that body, you know?
Yes.
He's actually looking at your eyes and smiling. I'm pretty sure he's into you.
Yep. That's what you
It's a good way.
That's what you did.
And if you're interested in him, definitely look back at him in the eyes, hold
that
a couple
contact.
seconds, not too long, just to show him that you like saw him, and give him a little smile, then he knows you're interested.
Yes. What characteristics make a girl girlfriend material?
Someone you can trust, someone that is a teammate. For me, it would be someone that loves God, Jesus, has the same religious belief system that I can go to church with and pray with. And someone that's just fun and you can be like best friends with.
Yes.
And it's not just a romantic relationship. You know, it's all around. You're interested in the same things. You can have fun together. Even if it's just you two, you have the best time together. And you laugh. Someone that's supportive too.
Yes.
That supports your dreams and makes you a better person.
What makes a girl less attractive to you in conversation?
If she's talking about herself the whole time. Again,
Yeah.
it's not that you can't talk about yourself, but if it's the whole time all about you, you're not asking questions, and it's not a conversation, actually, it's just about you, then pretty unattractive.
What would you say is the foundation to any relationship?
For me personally, since I'm a Christian, it would be the person I'm with has to love Jesus
Yes.
and want to pray with me, go to church, and that has to be the number one most important thing in their life is love God
Yes.
and live a life for Him. And
I love that.
that's, for me, 100%
Yes.
foundation.
Do you think it's okay to flirt with another girl while you're in a relationship?
No! Are you dumb? No! Never do that.
No. And
Ever.
ladies, if your man is flirting with other girls, and flirting as in like commenting on her Instagram, like other Instagram, DMing random women on Instagram, all of that. Like, no, stay away. You can find a guy who's all about you and doesn't need to try to like please another woman.
Yes.
No. Garbage.
Exactly.
Okay.
You deserve the best.
Yes, always. All right, now Alex is gonna ask me questions. He's gonna ask me questions now.
My turn. Okay. Are periods really that bad?
Yeah, they are. I think it depends, like with different women, it changes, but I would say absolutely. They're not pleasant. They're not enjoyable. So if your girlfriend is in a bad mood because she's on her period, just let it happen.
Yep. Go buy her some chocolate and
Yes,
tacos.
exactly.
And donuts.
If you are just like there for her rather than being annoyed because she's in a bad mood because she's on her period, then you're stupid. So there's that.
There it is.
And that's facts.
We've been dating 9 months, basically, a couple weeks, and anytime she's been on her period, We've had no problems.
No problems.
At all.
But I think it's just like I really enjoy his presence because he brings me peace even when I feel like garbage. So
there you go. Do girls secretly check out guys' social media?
absolutely. Because you want to get a feel for what this man that you might be pursuing is about, especially on social media because it's a big platform. So if they're posting a lot of selfies, shirtless selfies, what else?
What does that tell you about them? If it's
That
a ton of selfies,
it's just
shirtless?
a tool, a complete tool. Which I'm sure there are guys who like are not very into women who post a bunch of, you know, revealing selfies all over social media either. So it goes hand in hand.
Yeah. You hear that, guys? Don't post a ton of selfies shirtless. Girls don't like it.
They don't like it. It's weird. Stop.
Do pickup lines work?
No. Just be yourself. Just be a normal human being who can make conversation. Like if you want to compliment someone, go for it. But don't be weird when you compliment.
What would you recommend a guy do if he like sees a girl, wants to go talk to her? How would he start the conversation?
Go up to a girl, introduce yourself. Or you can even say like, I noticed you as I was walking by. I just wanted to introduce myself. Don't give her your number. Don't do that. Unless she's like, oh, interested in you as well. If you guys can make conversation from that, then that's when you know that it's meant to be.
Okay. Do girls kiss and tell?
Of course. Girls tell their friends everything. Only the friends who they can fully trust. But yeah, like you just have to expect it.
Yeah. So the first time we kissed, who'd you tell?
I'm sure I told like Haley and Olivia.
Haley. Olivia.
I'm sure I told Claire and Allison because they were probably there. So
What'd you tell them about our first kiss? How incredible it was.
yeah, I was like, oh, I'm so into this man.
Perfect.
This hot, sexy
Yeah,
man.
that's right. How do girls feel about splitting the bill on the first date? Ooh.
This is tough. I feel like if I was on a date with a guy and he was like, do you mind splitting the bill? I would be like, yeah, of course. And then I would never talk to him again.
What?
It's almost like it wasn't really a date. Maybe I wouldn't never talk to them again, but I wouldn't see them as like, okay, we were on a date.
Yeah.
We were just getting food together.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in here and give
Yes,
you
please.
guys some advice. Always pay for the first date, no matter what. It doesn't matter if she asks you out at all. You
Right.
always pay for the first date. I would honestly pay for the first couple until you're kind of somewhat dating.
Yeah, like,
That's just what I would do.
like you're a partnership at
Yes.
that point. So
Once
like,
you're dating and it's exclusive,
yeah,
we kind of go back and forth.
yeah, like
We
take
don't really
turns.
say who do you want to pay this time or anything like that.
No.
It's
or
literally
we never say like, oh, it's your turn. Never.
if anything, we kind
We
of
fight.
argue about who we both want to do it. So,
Right.
but in the beginning, guys definitely pay for the bill. Girls like that.
Yes.
Do girls expect us to always make the first move?
I wouldn't say they expect it. I think girls are always flattered when a guy comes up to them. That isn't weird, but so
Describe that more. So, what would you describe as weird?
say you're like with your friends and this random man comes up to you and is like trying to whisper in your ear like all the things that he's into and like, oh, you're so beautiful, I spotted you across the room, like I am the owner of
I
my
just got
own
cold
business.
chills of creepiness about that. Some guy whispering in your ear.
Yeah, so don't do that.
So don't go up to a girl and start whispering in her ear. It's not gonna work.
Just if you feel like you're attracted to a girl and you want to go up to her, make the first move, but girls can
Okay.
make the first move too. You know?
Yep. Is it really that hard to decide where to eat?
Sometimes. I think with us, I just really like.
What's the problem? Yeah, keep going.
With us, I just really like it when you're happy.
Mhm.
So I always want him to pick because usually like what he wants, I want to, and I just can't make the decision because there's too many options.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say I make the decision 90% of the time because she knows whatever I pick, she's gonna like too because we like the same foods.
And
But
it's
we
so
like to
nice.
try new places. So I will say, hey, Friday, be ready. We're gonna go somewhere new. Not tell her,
Right.
but she does the same for me too.
Yes.
So.
Because I feel like that's the best way for us to try new places if we just don't tell the other person.
Yes. So girls, plan dates as well.
Yes.
And surprise your boy.
You have
They like
to.
it.
Because
It shouldn't just be the guy all the time.
No, because how are you going to make them feel special? I want you to feel special, baby.
You do.
Okay.
Very.
Scary.
I want tacos. I want guacamole. Do you think girls are more attracted to men who are similar to them or opposite? That's a good one.
There's always like the opposites attract thing, but personally I would rather be with someone who is more similar to me. Like we are one and the same. We're the same person.
Yeah, we're very similar.
We're very similar and it works really well because we have things to talk about. And I don't know, like I'm just very interested in the things you have to say and you're interested in what I have to say.
Yeah.
But if you have someone that you're like total opposites with, like what do you connect on? So
yeah, I think that's why we're like best friends because we
Yes.
like to do the same things. We're interested in the same things. So we have fun just going and doing things because we both want to be there.
yes.
You know, all that stuff.
Yep.
Why do women go to the bathroom together?
Well, Alex, to tell you the truth, women go to the bathroom together
Yeah.
because they like to be, we like to be able to like talk about what's going on. So say if you're on like a double date and the girls go to the bathroom together, it's probably to talk about it. And
Yeah.
like especially if it's like a first date and you're just trying it out, they go to just discuss the situation and how to either leave.
Your time away to,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
tell your girl if it's going good or not.
Exactly.
Okay. How long do girls want to wait before becoming exclusive?
I feel like with us it's harder because we just kind of were exclusive without saying we were exclusive.
Yeah, we knew very quickly that we had a good thing going.
Yes. So, but I feel like typically girls don't want to just be sitting there and like, well, he hasn't asked me to be his girlfriend yet and it's been like 3 or 4 months. So, I mean, you guys should either have that talk, especially if you're acting like boyfriend and girlfriend, or if one of you is acting like you're exclusive and the other one isn't, you
That's a good
definitely need to
point.
have that conversation.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
How long do you think is too long to be going on dates and it not be exclusive, like your boyfriend or girlfriend? How many months?
Say probably like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I mean, if it's
That's a long
over
time.
half a year and you're still not exclusive and
Yeah,
you've been going on
it's-
dates with somebody, then it's
Especially-
probably not going
yeah.
to be.
No.
Okay. How do guys stay out of the friend zone? They're hanging out with the girl. Yeah.
Let's see here. I think one, this has to do with the girl a lot too, because a guy would know if it's like a friendship from the beginning. So there's no way that he would even have those feelings of like, you know, I don't know how to really word that.
Let me reword this again. If you start going on dates with a girl, how should a guy not start acting if he wants to like form a romantic relationship with her and not like get friend zoned?
Let's see. Okay, a lot of it is how you talk to her. So if you're sitting there and saying like, hey bro, dude, like things like that, obviously she's not gonna look at you in any kind of romantic way unless she's into that, I don't know. But that's a big one, how you talk to her, how you're treating her. Like if you're like, hey, do you wanna go to the bar with my boys? And she's the only girl there, but it's different, I don't know. Because that could be fine.
Interesting.
This is tough, I don't know. I've never had to friend zone anybody.
I almost got friend zoned. Kidding. How do you show a guy you're into them? How will a guy know?
I think, well, how did you know that I was into you?
I could tell just by the way you were looking at me
Yeah.
and how. I mean, your text got pretty flirty.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's pretty obvious if a girl's into you or not.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
They're
and if
gonna
a girl's
show
into you,
flirtiness
they're
and-
gonna, I mean,
Yeah.
hold
You'll
your
know.
hand, like talk to you different, look at you different. call you babe. I don't know. When did I
mean,
call
if
you
it's
babe?
very early and you're just going on like a date or two,
Yeah.
you'll know if a girl's interested in you.
Yeah.
Based on just like the energy she's putting on.
I mean, I would
the
even
vibe.
text you like if we hadn't like seen each other in like 30 minutes. I don't know. I would be like, oh,
Yeah.
I miss you.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
If you're questioning if a girl's into you, then she's probably not.
Yeah.
What characteristics make a guy boyfriend material?
Well, I think with me, it's very important for the guy that I'm with to love God and someone, like Alex said, someone I can go to church with, and like we pray together all the time. And it's so important to me. I didn't realize how important it was to me until I met this sexy man. Someone who makes you feel loved, like, and isn't afraid to show it, like, isn't afraid to show you off in front of their friends or on social media. Like, if you have a guy who, like, refuses to talk about you or post about you, like,
Yeah.
no.
He's
Stay
either
away.
got a side chick
Or he's...
and he doesn't want her to know, or if a
Right.
guy loves you, he'll post about you. And
Yeah,
talk
and,
about
like,
you
not
and
even
stuff.
that's that important, but I don't know. Like, it is at the same time.
Yeah.
You want to feel like your partner is proud of you and someone you can be best friends with.
Yeah.
So,
Best place for a first date.
let's say best places, worst places for a first date would be
Yeah, let's do that first.
the movies. Don't go to the movies. Don't put yourself in a situation where you can't talk to someone, like you can't talk to who you're with. Like going out
Yeah.
to dinner, that's always really good, or even just like going like hiking. Actually, that could be scary if you're with some guy that's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
But ladies, if a guy is trying to take you on a first date that's like somewhere secluded, don't do it. Maybe suggest something like dinner or a
Yeah.
public setting for sure. But that's what I say. A dinner is the best.
Yeah. And if you like kind of know who the person is, like you've been around them, you've talked to them in a public area, but you haven't gone on a date, you could invite them over. Like
Yeah.
our first actual date,
Oh yeah.
she came over and I made her vegan tacos.
Yes. But like I trusted him, and
Yeah.
I knew he wasn't gonna try to like do anything sketchy or weird. So.
No, not at all.
But yeah.
I ain't no weirdo.
No way.
I'm a normal kind of guy. Biggest pet peeve on a first date?
Like you said, like if a guy is on his phone, or if you see him like looking around, you know what I mean? That's a big.
He's not like paying
No,
attention
he's not
to you.
like, yes, he's like, his eyes are wandering, or
Yeah.
or if he's like complaining about the food.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It is, like if that's when you know, like, or complaining about the service in general, like you're not really there to like eat, you're there to talk to each other.
Yeah, definitely. Like
so-
learn about that person.
Yes.
Interesting. At what point is it safe to meet the parents?
I would say like once you're exclusive too. I think you met my parents literally when we were, whatever, it's hard to explain. And that's that.
All right, guys, so that's it for this video. We are going to try to be consistent and release more videos in the future, but I hope you guys like this.
Yes.
Hope it helped you women and men out there to know what they like and what they don't like. Peace!